Hi everyone, it's Gretchen Fleener of Paintertainment.com. In my last video I showed you my super mini travel size paint kit, and now I'd like to show you the next size up that I designed for travel. It's also great for going to paint jams when you don't want to take up a huge amount of space or lug all of your stuff. It's a perfect size little kit. I got this case from a friend who bought it at a thrift store and didn't end up using it, and so I thought this is a good size to fit in a carry-on. I was invited to come paint in New York this spring, and so I had to come up with something that I could bring on the plane because there's no way I'm going to put my babies down below with all the other luggage, as I'm sure you all agree. We do not ever want to lose our luggage with paint in it. So this was my solution here. Let's take a look inside. So you can see here this kit measures about 14.5 inches long, and it's just a little square aluminum case. Probably came from a flute or something, I'm not sure. I got it from a friend who found it at a thrift store. I always put a tag, a luggage tag, on all of my kits just in case it gets lost, left behind, so it can find its way back to me, especially this one, which I plan to travel with on an airplane. So let's open this up and have a look inside. So in here I have a little brush holder that I actually handmade. It's sort of a smaller version of another one that I already own. These are my absolute essential brushes. So I have all my rounds, a couple of filberts, a pedal brush, flat so I can do one strokes, and all of those things. So what I do here is I just pull this little string. I need to put something on here, a sliding spring loaded thing, but for now I just tie a little knot, and then this stands up as an easel for me. Just enough brushes that I really need. So on this side I have it, both sides actually lined with metal and then covered with vinyl so that I can stick things in with magnets. So I will look at what designs I'm going to offer at a particular gig and pick out whichever split cakes I will need for that particular job. Now this one is loaded up for my Christmas job still. So I have Christmas cakes in here and some Elsa, of course, and things for holly leaves. I have a little tiny pill container here, also magnetic, where I have my gemstones, just a small assortment. Again, it's set up for a particular gig, so I have stars in here to put on Christmas trees, snowflakes for Elsa, a few Google eyes and things like that. So everything is magnetic. It all can be rearranged and completely cleared out, customized for the next gig. I have Intense Pro powders. I like these just because they're individual cases. I don't have to worry about losing the lids because they open, and they're so much smaller than the Star Blend containers. I can fit more in a smaller case and choose the colors I will need for that event. So we have all of those available, of course, at Paintertainment.com. This is just a piece of a plastic placemat that I bought at a thrift store, and I put some duct tape tabs in there so it's easy to pull out. And that's just in there to help divide up the paint, so keep things from leaking. This is a jewelry case I just cut with scissors. It happened to perfectly fit in this box, which was awesome. We sell these on the website as well in our container section. Now I have another piece of that placemat in between. And then underneath in the base here I have all of my metallic colors. So when I'm painting I can just literally set it up like this. I'm done. I need to add a water cup, which I usually will carry separate. But I can tuck this under here. I usually lay a towel underneath and I can paint out of it just like this. Or if I want, if you don't like that thickness, I can just pull this out too and just spread it all out. Or if I don't think I'll be using my one strokes very often, I can just set this over here and really compact it down if I'm working in a very small space. that comes in handy too. So you can see I have 2 whites and 2 blacks, so that's my wax base and glycerin based black and white. I have Wolf and Paradise in here. All my colors are a variety of different brands. And then my metallics. So if I end up needing other things besides these 1 strokes here, I at least have a rainbow cake. I have 1 rainbow in there for making rainbows. And I really like this size. I used it for all of my Christmas events this year just to give it a really good test run in the field with very busy events, and I didn't feel like I was missing any colors that I normally would want at an event. So I think it has stood its test, and I'm excited to take it on a plane this year with me. Now when I pack it all up, put my little covers back in, I untie that, Velcro it shut, stick it in there, and it all closes up nice and small. So since filming my original video of this kit, I found a couple more additions to it that I'll show you. I'll move my brushes. Here you can see I found this great little collapsible silicone cup on Amazon, and it just pops right out. So I have a rinse water jar now, and this little pill case I use for some glitter. The brand is called Not Just a Gadget. This is the small size, and I bought it in a set along with the large, which you can see right here. The large is a little more my normal size brush tub that I use, but now I have 2 that I can travel with, depending on the size of my kit. It's a little funny to collapse, but you can even put this one inside of this one if you want to take them both and have, you know, a regular rinse and a really clean rinse. But for this kit, this little one fits just perfect. And I also found a polished steel mirror on Amazon. It was about $5 maybe. I added a little duct tape and made a little duct tape sleeve for it. So it's super flat, super lightweight. Not a ginormous mirror, but it works for this small kit and fits right in here on top of my Intense Pro powders. So there's another slightly altered setup in the same kit. It's nice to have everything able to change based on where I'm going and what I need. So now this one is equipped with a water container and glitter and a mirror. Can't get much better than that in this small package. I hope this helps you come up with your own travel size kit. Thanks for watching.